Yeah, greetings, morning. So my name is Troy. I'm coming to you today to talk about a yoga teachers immersion I'll be hosting with Jaya Lila Retreats in Uvita, Costa Rica, 2018. Um, and it's a yoga teachers immersion. It's called Listen. And it idea behind it is that we go to these teacher trainings and we learn all about alignment, sequencing. Hopefully, we learn about what's appropriate and what's not. And we do these teacher trainings probably for weeks, sometimes for a month, 500 hours. Some of us have done many. And these trainings don't always give us the experience or knowledge or how to address the issues that really bring us into our power as a teacher. Because a lot of this work is work we actually have to do on ourselves in our own lives, off our mat. So this retreat is not a teacher training; it's an immersion. It is for anyone who is teaching or may at some point desire to teach. Um, and it can be applied to not only teaching yoga but teaching lots of different things. So it's called Listen because the idea is that to facilitate a powerful yoga practice, we have to be able to get out of the way as teachers. A lot of the time we step into a room and teaching yoga is really easy to still make it about us as a teacher when in reality it's not about us at all and we have very little to do with it. All we're there to really is to facilitate and create a space in which each and every individual in our class, in our room, can really connect to breath, connect to spirit, connect to God, and have that space and time in their own practice where they can reflect and they can feel. Um, and there are a lot of things that contribute to this. How do we bring life lessons and life teachings into a room without seeming intrusive? How do we get out of the way? How do we use our voice? How do we use our language? How do we find the courage to really look at our lives authentically to see where we're falling short, where we're not showing up? Um, where maybe do we think we have it figured out, but we really don't. So a lot of this work in our lives is really what brings us into power as teachers. If we really want to facilitate a space for healing and a space for powerful yoga practice, because there's a practice of yoga to me that's I would call somewhat of a surface practice, which gets people to move and sweat and fun sequencing and so on. And then there's really depth of a practice that really starts to move energy and move emotion within the body. And this really doesn't have so much to do with sequencing and alignment, other than it just needs to create a safe space. It needs to be really straightforward, really simple. So this I know I'm talking about a lot of different stuff, but this retreat, Listen, is really geared to helping us as teachers get out of the way, get out of our head, so we can really direct our reflections, our energy to create and hold space for our students and our practitioners to step into a depth of practice. And a retreat will include revisions on sequencing, alignment, adjustments. There will be some opportunities to do teaching feedback. So if you want to get feedback on your own teaching, especially for experienced teachers, we don't always have that opportunity. So this is a space where we'll be given that opportunity to teach a little bit and actually get feedback, because there's always stuff we could work on as teachers, and there's always positive feedback and constructive criticism that we can use to step into more of a power of teaching. And of course, it'll be lots of fun. You'll be in Oviedo, Costa Rica on the beach in an amazing retreat center with great company. So this is April 14th to 21st in Oviedo, Costa Rica. And I really hope you'll join me. And I hope that it will facilitate all of our growing and learning as teachers to be able to hold space for for a really powerful yoga practice, but also hold space for people to reconnect to spirit and God and mindfulness and intention and prayer through their practice. Hope to see you guys soon. Uvita Koshika 2018, April 2018. You could get all your info at jayalilaretreats.com, or you could always check out troyhardy.com, oneyoga.ca, oneyoga.tt. Yeah, you got it. Lots of websites. Hope to see you guys there soon. If you have any questions, feel free to hit us up on Facebook. Feel free to reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll try to answer your questions as much as I can. This is for all levels of teachers, from beginning to really experienced. And yeah, hopefully it can take us to that place where we need to go to really bring yoga back home and bring power of your practice into your room. Yeah, love. See you guys soon.